go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? The left jab is landing at will. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A swing and a miss with the right hook. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook won't score. She got clipped by that counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. And a round that seemed like in it.
I need you to go back up there.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That counter shot lands. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Can't find a home for that jab. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Sophie Alisch is dazed. Let's talk about Sophie. There's the bell for round three. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
With sluggish, you cannot let them get into a...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Ebanie bridges on her back foot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice job by her to block that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sophie. There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. To land the hook. That jab doesn't score. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. She catches and counters. Done with that counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie. Time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Just missed with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. No rest for the weary. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You'd like to see more jabs. took a big shot and she's in trouble. Ebanie Bridges is rocked. Let's talk about Sophie in that one.
Now relax.
There's the bell for round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This fight has a real good flow to it. Alisch is hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. As bad as... Here we go, it's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. Swing and a miss with that jab. Just missed with that hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Good defense on the right uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work. There's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! So that's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? Yes, sir. We fight on here. How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Alisch, just down goes Alisch. Imagine seeing this punch coming. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Talk about Sophie and let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it.
You're taking too much to fight each other.
And yep, that's going to do it.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.